Just thinking things are cool. Got 5 seconds. 4. Hey, what's up, guys? 3. Hello and welcome to today's edition of Redstone Lapis Lazuli, starring me, your host, poGokero, and my co-host, Captain pwnz.
Good morning there, everybody.
Man, you're quiet. I can't really hear you.
Good morning, everybody. Is that better?
A little bit better, yeah. Okay.
Alright, sorry, it's probably on my end. It's early.
Yeah. It's supposed to be early. It's Sunday, right? This is like
and
our
it's cold. It's so cold.
Oh, that's right. You have like alternative issues.
It's not bad though. I can handle it.
So yeah, where we last left off was we're like trying not to die. The sun is gonna rise up, I think, from the ocean. That's neat.
Oh, holy moly! Did they not start you out in your house?
You don't start in the house?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember this being our house. Maybe it is. I'm tripping.
You have to join. No, you have to join.
This is it. This is right here. You covered that hole or something.
Let me invite you. Right here we go. Send one invite. So resume game. So how? Oh, what? Hey, okay. So are you in? This is gonna be like a recurring thing, like.
But we kind of get it
are
down.
You in?
Yeah, hey, how are you?
I'm hurt. I gotta not hang out like that. You have any fruit to eat? I got carrots. I'm a vegetarian. Now I will heal. My belly is full. I can heal.
So are you in the house now?
I'm in the house, yeah. What's up with you, man?
What the heck? I didn't do the invite again. Why am I not getting it? Only me, huh?
So, let's see. Maybe invite you again. Send one invite.
Let me invite you. I don't even see one here.
No, you gotta, leave your game and just chill out at the main menu, I guess.
Alright, we'll try that.
We have 2 chickens.
Oh god.
There's a bunch of blown up trees. Something happened here. Things are not quite as how we left them. Damn, dude. It's messed up.
Oh, okay, this is our house. See, this is what I remember.
Okay, you're here. You're in. All right, great.
Bunch of grays and browns and beiges.
Yeah, we just started. Oh, so wait. Let me check you out. You are still Steve. You have not changed your skin. What's up? No, wait. Let me show everyone my skin.
I see that.
Wait. Come back.
You're a tiger.
Right? Do you know why? Do you know why I'm a tiger?
I would not be able to tell you why you are a tiger unless you like to eat frosted flakes.
Because the last time we talked, you said to me, "Oh, you're a white guy." And I'm like, "Oh shit. In this world, in this place, in Minecraft, race means nothing. Nothing means nothing." Right?
Did
nothing.
I say that?
You said that. It's on the recording. You said, "Oh, you're a white guy in your skin." And I'm like,
Did
man,
I say that? It's on the recording.
Yeah, right. And it's not. It's like that's what I'm saying, though, right? The thing is so subconscious, you don't even see it.
Yeah, you just kind of.
It just reproduces, right? Because that's what it is. It's a meme. It's like a virus. It reproduces. So yeah. So you've shamed me into being a furry.
I've shamed you to be a furry.
So I'm a furry now.
Not that of all things. Oh no. I thought this was gonna be a better show, but I can already see that duck did not kill himself while we were away. So it looks like things are still going to be the same.
Hold on. I'm not hearing you. Maybe something's wrong. Hold on. Volume. What's up? Go that way.
Try volume on Discord. Did you try that volume?
Here, my volume needs to go up. Alright, can you talk now?
Go ahead. Can you hear me now?
Now much better. Yeah, I had to turn my volume up.
Okay. No, I said I thought this was gonna be a better show, but I just saw that damn duck again. And I'm like, dude, don't start following me around.
Don't be flashing your seeds at him, homie. Right? That's like
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead him down that tunnel, and I'm gonna throw these seeds in the lava and see if he's stupid enough to fucking jump in the lava. That would be great.
Now you're just being sadistic. Come on.
He just keeps following me. I didn't like it.
All right. Okay. Here. Now I got some stories to tell you. Right. All right. Speaking of like being sadistic toward chickens. Resume game. I'm trying to set up things up, man. My poor listeners who are like all of nobody, but that's all right. Future listeners. So I was at the market, the Saturday market one day, and there's a skeleton in there. I just got shot, bastard. And there's a bunch of kids dressed in black wearing Guy Fawkes masks, right? And this is Saturday market.
Wait, what?
Guy Fawkes. You know the anonymous mask?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. And let's see. Turn that off.
I was like, they're walking around in fox masks, like
No,
the animal of fox.
Guy Fawkes, the
No, I know you're
anonymous
talking about,
and they're four of them are standing like back to back to make like a triangle or whatever, a cross, and they're all holding laptops. And on these laptops, and they're not saying anything, they're just wearing masks. And on these laptops are videos of meat processing. When I say meat processing, I mean how they turn animals, how they turn cows into hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, and they were holding a sign saying truth. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it, right? And that kind of messed me up, to be honest. If you open yourself up to it, if you really, really open yourself up to it and be like, all right, I'm gonna absolutely see it, right? It messes you up. And so,
yeah, I mean, there's no real like, I don't know. I've seen some videos before, and yeah, it's pretty brutal. Well, I mean, you're killing the animal, you know? I mean, come on.
So,
and a lot of these places, don't they have to kill them like a certain way, depending on how they're gonna get and all that stuff? And,
well, yeah. If you want to do kosher, there's certain ways of doing it. But if you want to do it cheaply, there's certain ways of doing it. And like, if you want to do it in America, there's certain ways of doing it. If you do it in Europe, it's a lot harder. Right? They want a lot cleaner. Like,
that's great.
But the thing is that, like, I don't know. I will say yesterday I ate what's it called? A burger. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right? I love meat. I love it. I love eating meat. So I don't want to be a hypocrite, right? I watched this and I'm like, that's effed up. And I'm perpetuating it by eating meat. So I'm not like some holy guy, right? I'm not some awesome dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen videos like that also, and I feel the same way. I mean, I'm the same way as you. Unfortunately, I like to, eat meat and all that, so. I mean, I don't know, it's just always, how do you bring up the inventory again?
E, press E.
Oh, I mean, it's just, you're killing something, I mean, it's just the way it is,
But is it,
really,
right?
like,
See, if you're a vegetarian, right, you're not killing things. Maybe you're exploiting them, like exploiting cows for milk or whatever. But you're not killing them.
Yeah.
So there's a company that's making meat that's grown out of petri dishes. They take stem cells or something.
Yeah. Actually, I've heard about that.
I would eat that. I would totally eat that. It's ethical. I would eat it. Eat the hell out of it. And it's environmentally better because you're not using tons of water, tons of land, you're not growing tons of crops just to feed the animals, to eat them.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know how.
I don't really have a say in it. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I don't know. Like you said, like, I like to eat meat and all that, and I know it kind of sucks to say, but like I don't know.
But
I just can't see. Can't.
Okay,
see
but no, but the thing is, if you could eat meat,
if I could eat meat, that would be a different way without having to do all that. That would be fine. I guess the petri dish. I guess that thing would, you know, would be fine.
All right.
Just, you know what? You'd have to give it to me though first, and not tell me what it was. You know, just give it to me without telling me it was grown. You know, like in a petri dish. Just because I know that that's not the normal way. You know. I don't want my mind playing any tricks on me. So give it to me
wait a minute.
Say it's a hamburger.
What?
The mind is the mind. You know.
Have you seen the way? Have you watched the video to see how your meat is processed right now?
I have, and me and my dad, honestly, were literally talking about this. I would say probably a couple weeks ago it was brought up somehow, and like even he said the same thing. I mean, it is, but like, I don't know. You see, this is just trying to block it out. I guess is what you just kind of try to do. I don't know. But I totally get what you're saying. You know, you're sitting here trying to say that you can't do that. Yeah, you're watching the video and then sitting here still eating it. So, I guess I don't really think about it that way either, you know?
So these kids, I think, did something super powerful. I want to give them props. Because I'm sure they get lots of shit. Lots and lots of shit.
Of course. Especially since they're kids, you know, you're going to get an older person, someone, you know, and they're going to probably give them more shit than someone younger would, you know?
And what they did is they're totally silent. They didn't impinge on anyone. They didn't like go up to you and force it in your face.
Which is good. Which I love when people do that. Like, I don't think you should sit there and push anything on someone. Even if you ask a question, hey, do you want to see this? No, all right, no, you know what? Have a good day. You don't want to push that stuff on people because then that just gives them more ammo for, you know, oh, look at what they're doing. You know, sitting here trying to push their ways on us. Do you want to flatten this out eventually?
I like having
this. Keep going this way. Okay.
Yeah, I like having a little bit of hill. In fact, I'd make a bigger hill if I could, but.
No, but I like that. You know, I mean, you give these people a chance to look at it themselves. You know, you don't sit there and just try to encroach upon them. Like, hey, come and look at this. You have to look at it. You know.
Yeah. So but I think that gave me courage, to be honest. To see that people would be brave like that, to endure the whatever, to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that, just because I wouldn't be able to. Like, I don't like to sit there and like I'm like non-confrontational, so I wouldn't want to hear anybody, you know. I don't know, just try to go back and forth like that. It's too much for me. Gets my freaking nerves going. I'm like, ugh.
Happy Sunday morning.
I know. Oh, it is a good Sunday morning. Whenever you're off from work, it's a good day. It's always a good day when you're off from work.
I need to turn the music up. Now I can't hear it. Hold on.
So is there anything else on your mind?
Oh, man. Okay, so that was what, the skin? Right, and how did we go into meat from the skin?
You said you just walked up to those kids in the market. I'm not too sure how we got into
the chicken, because you want to eat the chicken.
Yeah,
which we're going to eat, right? Because it's good, and it's only a digital chicken.
I got some eggs, and I'm going to start throwing eggs out, and I'm going to try to start spawning more chickens.
Well, what we need to do is...
Oh, skeleton, holy moly. I forgot.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. So, like... Yeah. So, I'm a meat eater. I mean, like... I just want to find another way. And, like, I need to find a way of eating less meat, which I'm working on. But, man, I love burgers.
So do I. Like, I just like I don't know, I just like it in general. But I mean, it's not for everybody. Some people, I don't know. Some people, you know, you have the deficiency and you have to have that. But I guess you could eat kind of other stuff and all that.
I mean, there's protein. There's other ways of getting protein, or like, what do you need? Iron.
Yeah,
there's other ways of getting iron. Lots of ways of getting iron.
Mm-hmm.
I eat like generic grape nuts, and that stuff is like loaded with iron. I don't even try, and I get it.
Those are those crunchy cereal, huh? That crunchy stuff.
This stuff is awesome.
Nice. That reminds me of old person cereal.
No sugar, you know, it's good.
No sugar. I made some cream of wheat last night. I love that stuff, and I'm not kidding you. I probably put like 5 heaping spoons of sugar in there.
Oh man.
Like it was so crazy.
Oh man, wow. See that? Hey, that's something I noticed between America and Japan is that America loads with sugar. Everything's got sugar in it.
Just kind of everything. And I remember you saying that one time you came back and we went to Carl's Jr. and I remember you were like, "Hey, give me a Coke." And I want a small, and they gave you like a small, and the small was like the size of a large, and you were like, "Holy crap, what is this?" And I was like, "That's their small." I was like, you know, and I said that because I went to Carl's Jr. last night and I got a large, and that shit looked like just looked like a double extra large. You know, these things are so big, and I'm like, man, I'm just sucking down this Coke. And then I had 3 freaking tacos and a double Western bacon cheeseburger. I was like, oh, my heart's gonna explode, yo.
No.
It's just gonna blow up on me.
Man, see, don't do that because then I start feeling bad. I'm like, man, what did I eat and what have I done?
And the reason I say that is because the last couple nights we've been playing online, and I've been letting people know. I've been like, man, I'm just freaking pounding away this food, and then you have that crash after, you know, like where the sugar and all this crap just kind of takes over, and it's like, blah. I think the other night, what did I do? I went somewhere and I got like so much food again, it was ridiculous. I always overdo it though. Do you do that when you go somewhere, you sit there and you get food, and the next thing you know, oh man, I did this wrong?
No, I think I don't eat enough.
Oh, I always
try
get
to-
too much.
I smoke a lot of. Oh, I shouldn't. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I do. I always get way too much because, and I think it was the same thing me and Ronnie were talking about, my friend, the other day, is everybody always grabs from me, you know? Like I'll come home and I can't just come home with a burger and fries, you know? Like everybody's always like, oh, French fries, let me get some of those, or hey, let me get a bite of the burger. So I'm kind of prone to buying a lot of food now because I'm used to that, to try to make sure that I have
other
extra.
people.
Yeah, so like I'm even buying food like when they're not around. I'm just kind of used to it, you know? Like, well, maybe I will eat that, or maybe I should get that in case someone comes by, and then they never do, and I end up just stuffing it in my face anyway. It's a vicious circle.
Well, man, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Well,
I just thought it was
you
hilarious.
recognize it. I wonder. Well, let's see. Well, here's the thing, right? Now you're making me freaking think like a man and be like, how do we kill this monster, right? It's a monster for both of us. Because I'm eating like shit too, but I think it's because I'm depressed. But oh man, I shouldn't be talking like this. This is like a happy day, man. A happy.
It is.
Let's change the.
Happy.
This is not even about us. It's supposed to be about politics. Damn. Stay
This
away
is
from
how it
Arcos.
always goes with anything, you know? Whenever you start talking, it just kind of, whatever, it always kind of veers off, I think. I listen to a lot of podcasts, it's just the way it goes.
Alright, man. But I want to like, okay, why are you dying? Oh, you're starving. So
Oh.
here, let me throw you a shit ton of carrots.
Holy
Veggie.
moly, how do you have that many carrots?
Because I went to the village and stole them.
Oh.
Oh, I have, that's right, I remember what I'm doing. And then, hold on. Oh, wait, I turned off my monitor. Do I have a guest? No one's on my channel yet. But someone said something. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay. Yuka, hi Yuka, if you're watching. Alright, here we go. Here's the name. Okay, so we have to. I gave you food, right? So you're not starving. Oh, I need to eat
Yeah,
this.
I ate it now, I'm not starving anymore. I'm just running around harvesting the stupid duck's eggs.
Yeah, here. I need to pen them in somewhere. Where are we gonna keep them in? We don't want to put. I don't want to put them on
Here.
the good land because that's our
Alright,
good
so here.
land.
We'll do it over here. I'll make whatchamacallit it.
Where do you want to do?
I'll make a pin or something, and I'll make some flat land, like maybe like right here,
No,
or over here on the dirt then, right over here.
Yeah, sand. Screw
Like
these
right here,
guys.
we'll just make a big square.
Alright. I mean, not screw these ducks, because we're gonna eat them, but.
Forget the ducks. It's either the ducks or us, yeah.
Doesn't have to be. Alright, there's a hole here, man. We need
It
like.
doesn't have to be.
I got sand. I mean, but the thing is, they don't need the good land. We do. Other things do. They don't. So not screw the ducks. Just like let's appropriate land wisely. How about that?
Okay.
Lawyer talk is awesome, huh? Not even lawyer talk. It's just like using vocabulary. Great, great way. Rearrange reality. The Matrix.
Hey, this zombie's banging on my door. What the heck?
Yeah,
Come
does he
in,
break
son.
it? No, this is normal. He doesn't break it. Like normal.
No, it doesn't matter. I just showed him what was up.
Oh, this thing. Oh.
You don't
Turn
mess
my
with me.
monitor on here. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. I need to run. Sorry. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Oh no, you didn't.
I did. I was see like. Okay, it's hard to interact with. Oh man, it's nighttime. What a terrible night to have a curse. All these zombies are chilling in the well. They're trapped in the well. That's funny.
How do you make a oak fence? I don't understand this.
You need oak wood, but if you don't have oak wood, you would use whatever wood you have.
I have oak wood, but it won't come up on here. Maybe I'm doing it. Hold on. Maybe.
Crops. Come back later. Oh my god, zombies everywhere. Oh, the sun's up, thank god. Alright. This is my tree house, alright. Going across the desert! There's that stupid skeleton that killed me. There's a creeper there that's gonna kill me. Oh man. Punch him to death. Yeah, die! You die! Ugh. Alright, there's all my stuff. Nice. Okay. Okay, and there's a chicken. What's up, chicken? Here's some seeds, chicken. Follow me. Okay, so what else is going on that I want to talk about? You want to talk about? That our catastrophe has been averted. We shouldn't work at night, man. We need to work underground at night and come up during the day. That's our cycle here is all messed up. We need to like fix that. I can't hear you. Something happened. Hello?
No, I said we're all over the place.
Alright. Let's see. Okay.
Man,
I need to... Dude, I got blown up. All my stuff is messed up. I don't know what anything is. Ooh, I've got iron. What am I doing? Dude. Alright. I've got too many things going on and not enough freaking brain power, whatever time to do it. I need to be more efficient. I don't need these big giant. Fine, that's fine. No, that's not fine. Come on. Here. So you gap too much and get blown up by zombies and creepers, and now we got extra work.
Forget those zombies and creepers.
Alright, do you have seeds? Can you lure them into our trap here? Or our deal?
I probably have seeds. Let me check.
I have seeds, but like, alright.
Oh, I got seeds, alright.
G rating, homie.
I got seeds. No, I do. I got seeds.
I mean, you can innuendo up the yang, but yeah. Okay, I don't even know.
I still have no idea what you're talking about. I just said I had seeds, sir.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Shame on you. These
There's
blocks
no shame.
in here are making
Absolutely
me
no shame.
crazy.
No, I need a block.
Gotta,
Here we go.
you don't have a gate in here, no.
I don't need a gate. I don't like gates because gates are like you have to click. So what I do? Oh wait, here. What I do is I put a block here just for him to get in, No, move. All right, here. Now watch. You like this? He hops in the block. He comes in. I use my block and I hop out, and that's the end of it.
What? That's too much work. I
No
could just
way.
walk in there
I just
freaking
walk
with
like
a
that,
seed
dude.
and then put a thing up.
All you do is hop. It's easy. Just hop. Right? Instead of having to click an extra button. I mean, you want to put a gate on there, you can do it yourself, right? That's cool.
Alright, I'm gonna put a gate on there then. How about that?
Fine. Alright, so I'm gonna find another... Don't we have another one? Isn't there another chicken?
I'm sure there is. Those
Yeah, we got tons of them. Check it out. We are gonna make a farm. Home skillet. Climb the chicken mountain! Yes! Oh, the chicken mountain! Fly down from the chicken tree to the chicken gate, where chicken salvation awaits. Oh yes, my chickens. Oh yes. Alright, so there's 3 of you, but only 2 of you can mate. So I'll let you guys figure that out. Ha ha ha.
Oh. Should I leave some seeds in there for him?
Oh wait, they made a baby. Wait, so eventually it'll get there. No, you can't leave with the seeds. They won't eat them. You have to feed it to them.
I can leave them seeds so that they can make babies. Baby seeds.
No, you have to feed them, and then they love each other, and then they make babies.
That's not how it works. You just throw some
It
seeds
does.
in there
Look
usually,
at-
and then they
look at-
freaking throw
just
some. Oh my
look.
God, he is. Look at... Is he really? No, he isn't.
What?
He did just have a baby. Holy moly.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's how you make babies. Check it out here. I got a seed. I feed it. Oh, after a while, you can't really feed them. Like, they won't really do anything.
I could have swore babies came from freaking seeds.
No, babies came from ducks. Sorry, dude.
Oh.
You could go to the supermarket and plant all the produce you want. No babies coming out. Oh man, I gotta teach you some things, boy.
I just made a baby duck. Oh no! Oh, there's another baby duck. I mean, look at I'm making baby ducks by throwing eggs. Screw your seed freaking thing.
You know, it's only successful sometimes, but I guess that's the way it really works, huh?
Yeah. See, I just made 2 babies.
I need a workstation out here, man.
No! They're leaving. They're leaving. Oh no! He's leaving. He's on the loose. Oh, okay, he's going back in.
They're easy to, they're easy to corral.
I thought I was gonna have to slay him.
Yeah, that's why I like my version better, is because you don't have to worry about them escaping. You just like chill. But, alright, anyways, so I'm gonna make some tools because I'm all broken.
Yeah, I am too. Here, I got a bunch of stuff too. I need to like figure out what to do with.
Here, that's what I was making, is some what's it called? Is that a crafting table? No, that's okay. Just gonna make some tools and fix our base here. Because we're not focusing. Focus! But we got a food source now, so we just gotta keep feeding them. But we need to keep getting seeds, see? So that's the other deal.
Feed them.
So we gotta make a bucket, which I'm gonna make 2 buckets, right? One for me, one for you. There's 1 bucket, and here's another bucket. I'm gonna just toss out. That's your bucket, homie. Oh, I picked it up, so I'll toss it. Hold on.
Alright.
I don't have any cobblestone. No, I had cobblestone. What's going on here? What's the deal? I need to make tools. I can't make anything. Oh, because I need sticks. I have none of my sticks. No sticks. I have no sticks.
Are you sure you don't? Do you really want to say that on camera?
I have no sticks? Yeah, man. What, you have sticks? You want to help me out, stick boy?
I got seeds.
But no stick, huh?
But you said I can't say seeds, but you can say sticks. I don't see how that.
No, you can say seeds, and I'm saying you can use all the innuendo you want. You know what I'm just saying, keep it G. Keep it G, homie.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm Rob G. G for
You are Rob G.
safe for kids.
You are correct. Alright, I need to make some freaking stuff.
Alright, so okay, what else? What other great ass content are we gonna talk about besides like berate people, make them feel guilty for eating meat that I eat anyways, and I feel guilty about, but whatever.
We're not making anybody feel bad. Let's just say that. I've seen the videos and I still do it.
Yeah. I would love an alternative. That's what I'm saying. I would pay extra for an alternative. So market forces, do your thing.
Yeah, you know, I guess. I mean, you're always gonna have to pay extra, so I guess that is kind of the, you know, the alternative.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I'll pay extra. If you want me to pay extra for a good burger, I'll do it. But the thing is, the government should help out and subsidize them instead of like cruel meat production, animal meat production. Right? If you're gonna subsidize anybody, let's subsidize an American company doing American research here in America, producing American like cruelty-free meat from a petri dish, and then have government subsidize them to make it cheaper for the rest of us to eat. And I'll still pay extra to eat it, and it'll help it grow, and that'll preserve our prairie land. We can revert that back to buffalo, man. That'd be awesome.
Aren't those pretty much gone for the most part?
The wild ones are, but I think we have domestic.
Yeah, domestic ones.
And you can import some wild ones and breed them back in.
Because they gotta have buffalo, so I was gonna say they still have the buffalo wildwings around, so otherwise they'd be out of business, no? Isn't that how it works?
Oh, I don't know. Well, no, but they have buffalo. I've eaten buffalo meat. They're
Do you even know what a buffalo wild wing is?
It's a chicken thing, right? That's what I
It's
thought.
a restaurant, yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm like, sure, man, if you want to say it. It's on you, not me.
Whatever, Kevin. Beating everybody wrong again. Whatever.
Like, I'm in a good enough mood.
Sure. You say so.
God damn, I blew up and lost all my sticks.
Oh, I think I took it all here. I got them right here. That's how I have 64 of everything. I was like, I came up somehow.
Which is cool. Come on, man, share a little.
I don't know how I did it.
I'm holding the sword here. No, it's no.
Hey.
Okay, oh yeah, here, have a bucket, yo. Oh wait, here, bucket. So why am I giving you a bucket? Because with a bucket you can carry water, and with water we can start making agriculture plots and like start growing stuff to feed our chickens. That's gonna feed
Oh my
us.
god, that's so much work.
No, what do you mean? Well, it's
Like I always was
honey
when I would play this game with Sarah, I always wondered how you would do that stuff, you know. I was like, why can't I plant crops? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Good god. That's why. You got a lot of stuff to freaking, I guess, go through.
Well, I mean, but it's alright, yo. I mean,
No, it's fine. I just,
like,
yeah. It's really thought out, I guess.
Talk about it. Yeah, it makes you consider, like, well, think about the real world. Think about all the shit that you have right now, like, where that comes from. Like, oh, man. Like, anything. Just look at anything around
I did, you know what? I did think about the other day. I don't remember what it was, but I remember I was driving and I had seen something and I was like, it's just crazy how we just keep producing those and producing those and producing those. You know, like, I don't know what I was looking at, but it was just crazy. Like, just the amount of resources. Like, can you imagine, like, that we just take, you know, and use, and there's still more. I mean, there has to, you know, it's going to run out eventually, right?
Well, it depends
Whatever
what
we're
resource
using.
you're talking about.
Alright, so let's say fossil fuels, that's going to run out eventually, right?
No, right? Okay, now let
No?
me tell you why. Because we have coal forever.
Okay.
We will never ever run out of coal. What will happen before we run out of coal is that we will we'll die. Like all the what's it called? The climate change will kill us.
Yeah.
So we will never ever run out of coal. So never run out of fossil fuels. The problem isn't that. We need to stay indoors, by the way, because it's nighttime. And
Yeah, I see that.
I don't have any what's it called? We didn't have any torches or fences, nothing going here, man. I need to work
I
on
need
like,
some pickaxes.
yeah, like work on stuff. Okay, so now here, that's even crazier, right? Oh man, I am glad you noticed these things because I'm gonna trip you out. Now, oh man, Oh man, how am I gonna approach this?
Oh, I think what I was thinking about was the oil thing. I just saw, all these oil derricks and all that. Like, there's still a couple around here, over where I live. And I was just tripping out. Like, those things, do you imagine how long they've been pumping? Like, since, for years and years and years and years. The thing's just still pumping out oil from under the ground,
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Okay, now, why would they do that? Why would they do that?
As far, what do you mean, do what? Like, keep pumping it out of the ground?
Yeah, for the oil.
I would
Why?
guess because they're trying to extract whatever they have there.
What does the oil do?
The oil is their money, basically,
Okay,
right?
okay,
I mean, you're using that oil for money, you're going to sell it.
No, but
that oil is going to run the...
What does the oil do?
It's going to run the cars, or do whatever you're looking...
Okay, so when you say
whatever's going to run on oil, gasoline, be turned into, like, gasoline or something like that?
Okay, now you could even... Well, eventually that oil gets burned or gets turned into plastic, or it gets used for agriculture and fertilizers.
The oil?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know?
I didn't know there was oil in fertilizer.
Yeah. Because you have to produce the fertilizer. Now, I don't know if they actually put it in it or what the deal is, but you have...
See, and this is the thing, too. I understand what you're saying. Like, I guess I don't know how the process of making it, I guess you just kind of see fertilizer and you're like, dirt? Oh, they just dirt and threw some stuff in there, I guess.
Yeah,
but I guess I don't kind of think about what they throw in it. Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to get to is that everything around you
takes the oil
is energy. It's energy, right? The temperature you feel right now is energy because it's being changed by your surroundings, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the heater, it's the house, right?
I definitely have that heater on right now, let me tell you.
The blankets are energy. They were shipped to you. That took energy. They weren't, from wherever they came from. And then over millions, I wouldn't say millions, but millions of man hours, humans learned the process, the technology to how to do that. And those humans had to be grown and educated and live their lives and everything else. So it's like an insane amount of energy. And it used to be back in, so like, man, you have to understand that energy is the key to our world, to everything.
Yeah,
literally. Oh my God.
Especially nowadays with electricity and the internet and all that stuff, it's like even more prevalent now with like just needing to always have some sort of power source or something.
But it's always been that way. It's always in World War II. That's like a large part about what drove the dynamics of World War II. Did you know?
I did not know that.
Yeah, because like, why do you think Germany was in North Africa? Oil. Like, yeah, that's why Germany even started the fights, because Germany didn't have colonies like all the other European powers did. So while all the other European powers are getting resources from their colonies, Germany wasn't getting nothing. So like,
now let's look. I'm not a stupid person by no part, but I definitely didn't pay attention in school. Let's just go ahead and say that right now, kids. Go ahead and pay attention in school. It's good for you.
Well, it's not even in school, because like school is like a seed, right? It'll teach you how to learn, but really, kids, it's up to you. Like,
That's true.
If you want to look at, like, oh my God, see.
Especially nowadays with what you have. I just felt the need, because I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about, and like when you said that, I was like, yeah, I guess I don't know about. I don't know if that's common knowledge or anything like that, but.
Well, I hope I'm helping out. That's
cool. No, yeah, you are. I'm just saying. I don't like this door is freaking making me go crazy.
So, okay, I'm making tools. It's hard to concentrate and talk. But, like,
I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, it's alright. No, okay, so wait, where was I going?
You.
No, it's all good, man. So, where am I going with my thought process here? Oh, yeah, okay. So, drop some stuff off in here. These little boxes, I'm gonna make them to be our life products. So everything from life or from creatures that we kill, go into this thing that's alive or whatever. And
Okay,
then
that'll
the
work.
big box are the raw material products. So like blocks, building blocks, wood blocks,
Okay.
whatever.
Can you make me a couple pickaxes? I need some.
Yeah, right here. One, and that's two. Just tossed out.
Alright.
Do you need some torches?
No, I have some. I just wanted to. That thing.
Oh, here's another pickaxe. Okay,
No,
so
thank
then,
you.
what am I looking for? Is it nighttime or daytime? So energy is everything. So when you look at the way our world politics right now, the geopolitics, that's all based on energy. Like, why would we be friends with Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, and so
They want
here's the
that
big
oil.
thing, right? So the problem is that the world the world must move off of oil energy. It has to, it must. But the problem is that America's power is based on control of oil energy. So, the thing that the world must do is move away from American power. Do you see like how like crazy things are? It's not like I love America. I love America. Like, don't get me wrong, right? It's not that I hate America and I want it to fail, but the truth is that America's power is based on control of oil, right? If you play ball with American companies and American rules, and you're cool. And if you don't play ball with us, we're gonna overthrow your government and put in one that does want to play ball with us. And if we can't overthrow your government, you have to be friends with someone like Russia, right? Russia doesn't want to play ball with us because they have their own oil. And they have their own technology. So the benefits of that go to them, not to the West. Not to America. Do you know about the petrodollar?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, man.
That, like, to deal with oil?
Yes. Okay. So you know we're friends with Saudi Arabia. Okay. It used to be that Britain was friends with Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia has a whole bunch of oil, right? And Britain wanted that oil because, you know, Britain is an island, it has nothing, right? So it went around being like pirate land. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was, right? I think pirates are cool, so whatever. But World War II happened and they got really, really weak after World War II, so they couldn't keep it up. But America was really strong, so we could. We'd be like, yo, Saudi Arabia. Well, here's the deal, right? House of Saud will keep you, House of Saud, in power. And in return, you sell all of your oil in dollars. Anyone who comes to you that wants to buy oil from you, you say to them you have to buy them in dollars. That means they have to go on the market and buy American dollars in order to buy oil.
In order to buy the oil.
So that what that does is that creates an artificial, what's that called? Artificial demand for our dollar. So that means that pushes up our dollar. And with our stronger dollar, that means we can go out in the world and be like, yo, I want to buy your product, your Chinese product, and pay my strong American dollar because it's propped up by oil. And your dollar is, or your currency is not. So that means I can buy your currency very cheap, or your products are very cheap, less than what like really I should, because I control oil. Do you see how that works?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So if we move off of oil, our economy is gonna. If the world moves off of oil, our economy is screwed. American economy is screwed. So what America needs to do.
So anybody that buys oil now has to buy it with dollars from them?
Or you buy it from Russia. Right? So
they have their own oil, you said, over there.
Yeah, well, and Venezuela has their own oil. But they had a socialist government. Remember, they had Chavez, and then they had and so they didn't play ball with us. So they were our enemy. Iran has their own oil, but they don't play ball with us. So they're with Russia. So Yeah, and that's interesting
Yeah,
too, right?
I thought most of the oil came from the Middle East, so that's who everybody was kind of buying from.
Well, no, a lot of it.
Not.
Well, no, yeah, Saudi Arabia has the biggest reserves. It has the
Probably,
best
yeah.
oil. That's the thing. They have the best oil. It's like the lightest. Have you heard about that light sweet crude, sour crude?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I have know nothing about. I just thought there was one type of crude oil that they just kind of get and manufacture that.
No, there's all sorts of different kinds, right? And the better it is, the less you have to process it to make it good. So Saudi Arabia has the best. It's called light sweet. What that means is when it's light, it means it's very liquid. Oh shit. And when it's sweet, it means it has very little sulfur inside of it. So that means you need very little processing to turn it to gasoline, right? It's like good to go. You pump it out and it's good to go. Canada has tar sands, right? That stuff is awful, right? It's very, very thick. It's basically tar mixed in with sand. Like, so
I was gonna say, so it would just depend, yeah, what's in the area, I guess. How was the
So yeah, and then
crazy.
so it takes a bunch of work to get it out of the sand, right? The tar out of the sand,
so
and then the tar you get
money, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the tar you get is crap, right? It's like what's it called? The tar you get, you have to process. It has all the sulfur, so you have to process it a lot. Oh, it's a shovel. You have to process it a lot to get it to be any good. So yeah, it's a lot of money, a lot of work. So Saudi Arabia has the best, and that's why we're friends with them, and we guarantee their security, which means we make sure no one overthrows House Assad. We give them weapons, we give them whatever they need to make sure they stay on top. And they're our buddies, they're our allies, even though their values are totally different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what am I, so what else, so yeah, oil, right? So I'm like, this bums me out big time. I think about this all the effing time. It totally bums me out, like, because it makes me think, well, the world's gonna end, right? And if we keep going this way, it's gonna end. There's no doubt.
Of course, but like, how long until it does, though? Do you think? You know,
but the
obviously
thing is,
a while, right?
I don't know, right? Look how effed up the weather's getting, right? When the weather gets effed up, that means our food agriculture production gets effed up too. It costs lots of money. Look at what happened to Houston. Billions of dollars of damage. Katrina, like all of those, man, it's gonna be awful. And it's gonna get worse and worse. It's not gonna get better. Like, that's what people don't understand. It's not getting better. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse.
Of course.
So we have to understand that things are gonna get worse, like in terms of weather.
I've definitely noticed a change in the weather because I've lived here my whole life, and I can definitely see it now. You know, our summers are later. You know, it's just there's no real time to say, oh, it's always hot this time and always cold. No, it fluctuates pretty frequently now. I mean, there's never really a normal schedule like it was. You know, like honestly, our summers here is like usually it goes all the way till October.
Oh jeez.
Like isn't even really, you know, like the end of October, beginning of November, we're looking at like 100-degree temperature here. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah. So if you think
never be like that.
So you can look at the migration problem in Europe, right? They're going nuts in Europe. I'm hearing guys going like, oh, I can't stand all this immigration coming in from the Middle East, rah rah rah. That's gonna be nothing.
They're pretty hardcore on that. I've seen some videos over there, and I was like, holy moly! Like I've heard some I mean, it's down here too. I'm saying, but like I didn't really think that they were like, you know, about that. You know, like just like I don't know. Like I've seen videos of like super old ladies that look so sweet, and they're just going in.
What do you mean going in? I don't understand.
Just going in on like people, you know, like immigration and people just coming to their country and this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, holy shit, yeah, it's crazy. And you know, like I said, like I know everybody's like that, you know, kind of everywhere, but I just, you know, I don't live over there, so I don't ever see that. I mean, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, it's just very odd. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, holy crap.
So, okay, so that that is nothing compared to what's coming in terms of climate change, right? Because you're saying it's hot where you are right now, right? It's gonna get worse and worse and worse to the point where like, well, I gotta move, right? And I can't move, like I can't live here anymore. It's too effing hot. So you're gonna move further north. Well, people already live up here north. Oregon's already got like a ton of immigration, of people moving in, and it's gonna get more and more because it's the early people coming for climate change right now.
Yeah.
So like I got in early, and I'm thinking maybe I need to go even further north. Like,
well, you kind of see it everywhere. People do. I don't know. It's just as the population grows too, everybody's gonna move outward eventually, right? I mean, that's gonna happen too.
Yeah, but
I mean, look at San Bernardino County. Good God, that place. I remember when it was, you know, when I was a kid, there was nothing out there. You go out there now, and it's, you know, it's freaking ridiculous.
Hey, is it daytime outside?
Over here, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's actually sunny and all that. No, I'm just playing. Outside in the game, let me check. Yeah, it's outside and sunny.
Yay! Okay.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, okay, here we got him, Die! Yeah, mother. Okay, here we go. See, he's hiding. We gotta put torches in there because they hide in the daytime. Punk. So I have all these bows, but I don't have any arrows. Lol. Alright, torch. No more of this noise. Alright, so I need to start making agriculture here, right? Like, worked all night. Dayo. Dayo. I have no dirt though, man. Let me out.
Stop trying to get out, you stupid ducks.
They can't, right?
They want to get out though. Oh, they want to get out.
Let's see, I want to make So anyways, oh man, we're coming up on our like hour here. You want to keep going or you want to stop?
Yeah, we can keep going for a little bit longer.
Alright. Good, because I
they had to do he has pictures for his baseball team, so they went real quick to go do that. They'll be right back.
Oh, we have glass. Did you make glass?
I did.
Yeah, nice. It's done. I got some more going now. You gotta figure out where the window is, huh?
Stupid ducks. Stupid ducks. I don't know why I hate
Why do you have hate of
I just
ducks?
really hate those ducks. I don't know why. They just rub me the wrong way, you know?
No, I don't know why. Why?
I've had very bad experiences with ducks as a kid. It's not good.
Really? Tell us.
No, I'm playing. I wish I did. That would have been awesome. It would have given me a reason to actually hate these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, geez, dude, like, oh, they're just animals.
He just started off. He was just like, dude, all up in my face.
All up in my face.
And I was like, hey, yo, can I just play this game in peace? And he just kept pushing me and pushing me. They drew first blood. They drew first blood.
I like your steps. Thank you. Finally.
I don't have a pickaxe again, and I put one too many steps right there.
You know, but like, that's all I got. I got one more, but I'm keeping it.
Keeping it.
So I got one window going. Here, let me see if we can work this out. This is not gonna work. We gotta fix this.
Oh, we'll eventually level it. I'm figuring. Oh,
Like,
is it dark? It is dark.
That eventually is now. And really, sand is just not like a good building material to use, you know? We're not in the desert here. Come on. We're not heathens. I'm not saying that people who live in the desert are heathens, because I grew up in the desert, but still.
Heathens.
Oh, no. We worship the sun god, we know.
Good old desert life.
I mean, you guys kind of live in the desert. Mediterranean,
Yeah.
but it's gonna turn desert.
It's super dry here. Oh god.
Oh, what's going on? What? The ocean. Oh no, we're below sea level. What? How did this happen?
Well, I guess we can't have an ocean view, huh?
No, I guess not. Ah, that's funny. Well, this is our work basement. We have to build up. All right, so stop building outward, and let's start building. Die, spider! Okay, we have to stop building outward or start building up above us.
Oh god, that sounds good.
So we can have our. This will be eventually. This will be our port. How about that?
All right, that's good.
So it's nighttime again, but I haven't worked on my stuff out here. I'm gonna start planting torches. Stay off our territory, man. This is ours.
Oh, this fool right here.
Ow! What? Wait. You dug a hole in our pen?
Did I?
I guess.
No, the ducks did that. I didn't do that.
Shh, whatever, man. Here, I don't have
You don't like you don't like that? I was gonna put some stairs in there too.
But the thing is, the problem is that the ducks come out.
How do they come out that low?
Well, no, they follow you. They just hop up.
Oh no, that's when you gotta sock them. Hey, check yourself.
So I don't want to hit the duck. I don't. You're
God
nuts,
damn
man.
it, Robert! You gotta check these ducks sometime. They're just gonna push you around when they get older. They're just gonna freaking fuck you. The way it's gonna be, I'm telling you.
Alright, so we can't. We gotta stop. I gotta put a stone. We can't be doing this.
All right, move it, ducks, and give me your eggs too, or else.
This is the end of our basement. I mean, like, we can't be digging down anymore. All right, upward. We have to build up.
I just made 2 babies. What, yo? What you got on that?
Let me get my. I haven't even planted my seeds yet. I haven't done my my deal
Do
yet.
these ducks die? We've got 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3, 4. They die?
They can die if you hit them.
No, but like they won't die like just of starvation.
No.
Because they are fucking pretty lame. Just making sure here. Oh god, a creeper. He's gonna blow up our pen.
See, that's why I don't like the way you make the pen. Like, you gotta. Yeah, I gotta.
Oh. There goes our pen. The ducks are all dead.
No, really?
Yo, he blew that shit up good.
Oh no!
I'm just playing with you. I wanted to see how much you love those ducks.
Oh!
You love those ducks more than you love me. How dare you?
A creeper just blew up our dike, so like, I think we got problems.
Oh man! Holy crap! I think we have a little bit of flood damage. We gotta call Roto Rooter. Oh no! Holy crap! That was not good.
Okay, we got it. Alright.
See, thank God it stops quickly. It's okay.
Alright. Let's start a little stronger, eh? Right. We haven't like creepers blow up our stuff. That's awful.
So have you seen that Sea of Thieves game?
The what?
Sea of Thieves?
No. What's this?
Oh, you should look that up. That would probably be a good game to play and do this also. It's more of a just kind of walk around game where you can just kind of talk. And you're basically pirates, and you just kind of go around the ocean and try to look for treasure and all that. It's a newer game coming out. I was just saying it's kind of a lot of people have been looking at it and streaming, and it's like one of those games where it's like, you know, it's a really good talking game, you know, because it's kind of like mindless. You kind of just you basically man a ship and you just go around, like do quests and all that. All right, so this looks good, right? I'm gonna try to flatten the rest of this.
Yeah. Like, that's a nice wall, I guess. Yeah, oh, I have this spare gate I can start using. We can start gating this off. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, energy. So, I want to go back to energy, right? Because literally everything around you is energy. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I want to get more into that. Just just so it sinks in, but I have to do that later.
Oh, he's gonna blow up our stuff. Watch out, run.
Okay,
Oh god, no, don't let him do it.
No, I'll do
Don't let him do it.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I'm surrounded, man.
It's okay, just...
Oh, I'm dead! Oh! How many times have I died? My god!
I haven't died once this game, yes. It's all you this time.
No, you have died.
Did I?
No, you have died. I have a recording.
Oh, prove it, sir.
Try to talk some crap.
Prove it.
I got you.
When did I die?
You did. You died once.
You know what I did? No, I didn't.
Yes, I have it on camera.
Oh, I think you're lying, sir.
Well, I don't have it on camera, but you admit to it.
Ooh, I got my camera the other day. I'm almost ready for my podcast.
Yay, do you have a website?
I don't have the website. I was looking at Squarespace is pretty good. Like, they
YouTube games, I dig it. It's pretty easy, and it's like, you know, if you have an Android phone, you're already hooked up.
Alright, I'll look into YouTube games.
Yeah.
Because I already have my YouTube channel, I think? Maybe. I know I have my Twitter channel and all that, but I basically have the camera. And then what I think I'll do is I'll use that camera to kind of look at, view the one thing I'm going to do, and then I'll try to have the camera from the laptop.
There's like Creeper's still there. I can't get my stuff. You started my Creeper. Ah!
Nah.
Alright. Man, this beach is gonna be awful. Look, it's all pockmarked with like explosions. Oh man. Okay. Alright. The sun's coming up. Thank God.
The sun's coming up.
Rearrange my stuff again. All my viewers love watching me arrange crap on my screen. How much fun is
Of course
this?
they do. Everybody does.
Inventory. Yay. Ooh, that's not the white buttons.
Oh, break yourself, zombie man.
Okay, so we have no... Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to find... Yeah, you gotta make... Okay, so what I'm looking for is a plot of land to start planting my deal here.
Alright.
So like, all the dirt underneath, I want to dig out and put it back up. So, like I won't take the top layer, but everything underneath I want to take out and fill it in with like cobblestone or whatever.
So what do you want to do now? You want to level this whole thing?
No, underneath. You see what I mean? Yeah, and then like make a plot. Not that one. That's my gravel.
Oh, I need a whatchamacallit. I need some more pickaxes.
And then, how's our trees doing? Maybe we need more wood or something.
Oh, someone just hit me. Oh no, they didn't. I'm tripping.
Yeah, someone. Are you starving?
I'm starving.
Starving! Oh, hey, wait, fish! Let's go fishing. Oh, you have food, okay.
Oh, I'm so full now.
Of carrots, but carrots don't last long, for real. Like, you have to eat meat for it to last longer.
No, they're not too bad.
No, but in the game, I'm serious. For real, yo!
No, in game they're not too bad.
I mean, yeah, it's better than nothing.
I like to cook them with some potatoes and a little bit of corned beef.
So yeah, I was talking about energy and I got blown up. So,
that creeper emitted a ton of energy and blew you the heck up.
We could. So I talked
if
about
I could only harness that.
Yeah, but harness the energy potential. It's like nuclear power, basically. And let me tell you right now, I love nuclear power, but it's just not the kind of nuclear power they do now. The kind of nuclear power they do now is terrible.
A lot of waste from it, man, huh? A ton of waste from it.
Well, it's not that it's Yeah, the way they do it now is wasteful. Have you seen that video about thorium? Nuclear...
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh. So, there's a video, thorium in 5 minutes, that talks about a way to do nuclear power that doesn't make a ton of nuclear waste. It eats the nuclear waste that we have now, and it's way, 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 way safer. And I want to do it, because we figured out how to do it in the 1950s by some guy named Alvin Weinberg. But for a variety of reasons, America never went through with it. So I want to go back and learn it. And it's not the only time that a country has learned a technology and forgotten it. It's happened before, you know.
They just don't kind of utilize it, and they just freaking kind of...
They forget. Like, for example, you know scurvy?
Scurvy.
Scurvy,
That's,
yeah.
some sort of a disease, right?
Yeah, scurvy is a disease of vitamin C. If you don't eat enough vitamin C, you get scurvy.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
And so that happened. That was a disease for sailors. And for England, right? That was a lot of their problems that they had. You know, a lot of their sailors got scurvy and died. So they couldn't. So it's hard to maintain an empire, a naval empire, when your sailors are dying of disease. But one guy eventually figured out that if you eat lemons, you can cure scurvy. Right?
That's just from the vitamin C.
Yeah. So that was like an amazing thing, and then like that made the English Navy even more powerful because their sailors weren't dying from scurvy, while everyone else was. But then England got colonized and took over, subjugated India, and changed from using lemons to using limes. And they're called limes.
Limes are always good. I love them.
Yeah, but they don't have the vitamin C that lemons do. So scurvy came back. So again,
what?
Yep, and no one can figure out why. People were dying of scurvy. They're like, I don't even understand why. And then finally they figured out later that
I'm eating these dang freaking limes every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Mouth
Right?
is puckering up.
Yep. And yep. So they forgot how, and then they had to rediscover it like years later. So it's not like people forget. Like even now, right? We have people going like, "Oh, vaccines are bad. Oh, man, those people make me so angry."
Do you get the flu shot every year?
No.
Okay,
because
so I don't
think
get the flu shot either.
Because because the flu shot isn't a vaccine, right?
They're just pumping you with what they think is going to be that year's, a lesser thing of that year's virus or something like that.
Yeah, and it could work and it couldn't.
Yeah,
and like if I were less lazy.
It's a guess too.
Yeah.
Nope, I still wouldn't do it. I never do it. And I know it sucks to say, but it's not for me. I don't think I need it.
Yeah, so, but vaccines are another story, right?
Vaccines, I let the kids get vaccinated, yeah. I definitely let them get vaccinated. But see, I'm kind of on the edge about the flu thing, but this season we kind of did it because we saw it was so bad. Even though they said that the flu vaccine wasn't really working too good, we kind of went ahead and did it.
Yeah, well, you're a parent too, so it's good, right? You're doing it for your kids, so, like, that's good.
But like for myself, yeah, I definitely don't get the flu shot. Oh my god, this is so crazy.
Oh, I lost my bucket. Do you have a bucket of water? Do you have a bucket?
I have a bucket, yeah. Here.
Can I have your bucket?
You can have my bucket, sir.
Thank you. I got a bucket.
I got a bucket.
That's funny. Okay. What was I saying? No. I totally forgot what I was talking about.
Scurvy?
Oh yeah, scurvy, that's right.
Damn scurvy.
So yeah, okay, so technology. So thorium. Americans forgot how to do thorium power. And the reason is because thorium power, but it's not just thorium, right? It's not just thorium, it's liquid. It has to be liquid. Liquid fuel. Americans figured out how to do it, but the problem is that it would have destroyed America's empire, which is based on oil. So America never went through with it. Isn't that lame? It kills me. It kills me.
Oh my god.
It just got blown up. I saw it.
That fool, he just leveled our roof.
Well, we gotta build it up and connect it to like this little hobble I was making here. Yeah, I was doing our agriculture here. 1, 2, 3. So we can start growing stuff. So thorium power, and then, but once we go to nuclear energy, it's carbon free. It eats our current nuclear waste. It let's see, eats our current nuclear waste. You can't make nuclear bombs out of it. It's really safe. It can't melt down. Like, it's just amazing. Like we really should be doing it. And other countries are trying to do it, but I want to do it before they do.
And this is something new, right? Not something, or something they've done before.
Yeah, it's something they've done before. It's not a new thing. It's just the problem is that America doesn't want to do it because all the people who have the power and money in America get their money and power from control of oil, which is control of energy. Like, think of like the amount of American military dedicated to protecting oil. Like, it's absurd.
Yeah. A lot of them in the Middle East and all that.
Yeah, and that just pisses off people in the Middle East, which makes them attack us. Right? They're like, why are you over here? Like, go away. And I'm like, I want to, but like, it's not up to me.
Yeah, I can't really do it. It's not up to me.
But it kind of is, right? I don't vote for people who want to go in the Middle East. So I have to be careful. I have to watch for who's the people who want to stay to oil and who are the people who want to stay in the Middle East. Oh, I like this. This is great. It's like a wall. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can almost finish it up here.
I want this dirt.
I want this dirt.
What's going on there?
So do you ever think that we'll go ahead and stray away from that and like, because I know there's a lot of, you got the electric vehicles and all that, do you think those are, I know that they're catching on, but do you think they're going to be more like prevalent? That
That's
you'll
no,
just see
no, that's the future, right? So there's no question about if we'll leave oil. It will absolutely happen. It has to. It has to. The only question is, where will America be for this? I want America to be like way on top of this and promoting both renewable energy and this liquid thorium power. I want America to be amazing with this. But the powers that be, the ones that just won the White House, are all about oil. So that's why they're friends with Saudi Arabia. That's why they're friends with Russia. And I hate Russia. I don't hate Saudi. I hate the government of Saudi Arabia. I hate the government of China too, you know? I hate a lot of like governments. I love the people. I love the culture. I hate the governments. But yeah, dude. And so there's a Canadian company called Terrestrial Energy, I think, that's doing this. And they do it in Canada, and they're doing it. So I give them props, like, if they're doing it. I think they just won, like, there's a whole bunch of regulatory problems that they got to deal with. Regulatory issues.
Oh, yeah. That always sits.
It's always something. Oh man, so energy, yeah, big deal. Depends on how you vote. Vote, everyone, because people die for that shit.
Like you just died to that creeper.
Woo!
Classic.
Vote, because
You didn't even see that coming. I didn't hear no screams or anything. I just heard you die.
Yeah, because I didn't see it coming either, man. I was just
Oh
like...
no, the ducks are all over. Oh, I'm going crazy now. There's a bunch of ducks everywhere. Oh no.
Oh my god. I was so calm, man. I'm just chill. I'm just like zen. I'm like, my consciousness, my brain's like way out there, right? I'm thinking about the whole world, global consciousness. I am so far away from my body.
That was so good.
And
so good.
And then yeah, Keeper just comes, boom.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Wow. See, I shouldn't be working at night. Every time it's because I work at night. We need to make working at night safer, man.
There you go. Build walls around.
Well, yeah. Or torches. Torches help a lot. Light. Let there be light. You don't need walls.
The light doesn't scare them off, right?
Yeah, it does. Right? If you have enough of it far enough away, they stop spawning close to you. So you don't even need walls. You just need light. Light, transparency. Be transparent, man. Be obvious. If you're open and transparent, then don't worry about stuff. Right? Is Trump open and transparent? No. Oh, that's the one I can talk about. Holy crap. Yeah, you want to talk about something? Oh, damn. Really? Are chickens dead? All of them?
No. They're running around. They're all gone.
I'm like, oh no.
Like, they're literally everywhere. Yeah, I got like about 15-20 minutes. We're good.
Okay. Okay. Trump. Holy crap. I hate that guy. He's a traitor. So, just so you know, like, we're gonna start talking about what happened to my stuff? You took my stuff again.
Yeah, here, hold on, come over here. I got it all.
Alright.
I got it all.
It's dark in here, man. I got scared. I just my tools. Yeah, I got my bucket. I start dancing on my webcam. I forget that I'm on camera, so like I gotta keep visual.
Yes, I'll try to get mine going next week. And do you know how to do it?
To do what?
To get mine?
We would have to do Skype. That's what I'm saying, right? And then have our webcam then talk to OBS.
OBS feeding. Okay, that's fine. We can do
Discord.
that. And then yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then I want to test it before we do that.
Yeah, we can try it out. I'm off Tuesdays and Fridays, and then I'm usually home after 6 o'clock during the weekdays. So we can try it whenever's then.
Okay.
Just go in the Discord. We're always in the Discord, so you can just see us there. Oh, ducks, there you are.
Oh, yeah, good. They're not dead.
No,
I love you, ducks.
Creepers everywhere. I can kind of go either way with the ducks. If they die, they die. Eh. Oh, this fool's hitting me with that.
Yeah. Take care of that guy. Security. Security!
Dang it.
I have like... Okay, I can't... Here. That's all done. I just need seeds now. Yeah, if you got seeds and torches, put them around my little deal here.
I don't. I have wheat that I just threw down.
No, I need seeds.
And that's
oh, a dirt thing right there too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not dirt. That needs to be gravel. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is dirt. What's going on? 1, 2.
We had ducks in our base. Ducks in our base.
Ducks in our base.
Oh, I just threw 6 eggs and not one of them. They're bad eggs.
Yeah, no, there's only like a little chance. Not a really big chance for it to happen.
Okay, see, this is why I don't like ducks, people watching at home. Like, see, this is the reason. Good God.
No one can see you though.
I know. There's a stupid duck sitting on top of here. Come here and look at this. This is why I don't like ducks.
Yeah, I'm coming.
This would be the reason. He's worthless. What is he doing for us? Look at him. What is that? And he's just been sitting there doing that the whole time. Oh my god.
Well, it's
Worthless.
obviously because his neck, right? There's a problem. Oh, there. It was his neck. He just needs a chiropractor.
Stinking duck.
They should actually stay in here. Because you're safer in here for now, little duckies, until we get a creeper problem under control.
Creeper problem.
Alright, so here's our agriculture plot I'm working out.
We are talking about the creepers in the game, by the way.
Okay, and then I have that.
Here, ducks, you want to venture into the underworld? Go ahead. Oh, that duck's gone. He's gone. You two, you want to go? Go for it.
Wait,
suckers.
We have a portal? We have a portal?
No, they're gonna go into the freaking... They're walking down those stairs now. I locked them in that room. They're
Oh
gone.
no, into our tunnel?
They're going.
Oh, jerk.
Look at his bills, or look at his beak is right there. He wants out. Freaking punk. Look at this other duck too. Hurry up, come on. Idiot duck.
I got seeds, I'm taking them. I found my seeds. Any more? No. Alright,
No,
come on,
it's
come,
still
my
playing.
duckies. No, I've got seeds, dude. Come this way. You're gonna repopulate the island, you guys.
I got seeds.
Come. I know the way. Do you know the way? I know the way. I am the seed queen. Ooh, the sun's coming up. Oh, I'm happy. Oh wait, no, we have nothing here. Yo, you got any
Yeah, let me go make it real quick. I just forgot about that.
So I don't know the way. Go away, duckies, move.
See, I told you. No, they're not gonna stop. It's gonna mess with you that whole time.
Oh, there's a spider.
Alright,
Okay.
let's see. Let me go make it real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4. That should be dirt. Okay. I don't have a shovel anymore? No. Man, I need to be making stuff. And I still don't have a workstation out here. That's what I need to make. I keep dying and losing all my stuff. That's the problem.
Ay.
Like, I don't have a stick, I don't have any
Quit
wood.
dying there. Dang. So did you put that water in the middle so that it
Yeah. It has to be
keeps
within
giving water
4.
in the front? Oh, nice.
Yeah, the more you know. Yeah, within 4. I love these steps. I need more. I need more steps, but I need more wood. That's the other thing. So here we go, chopping down stuff. Because I keep dying and then I have to keep resetting everything. And I gotta stop doing that. But the thing is that like it came from nowhere. I had no chance. The only chance I had was to not be outside.
And that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could have just been in the mine getting cobblestone or whatever, but like, and now I have to stay outside and replant all these trees because like if I despawn before they plant, then we have no more wood.
Oh, yeah.
So like, let's see. All right, I'm gonna check my little screen to see if I have any viewers because like. I don't think I do, but you never know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see. Oh wait, yeah. That way, this way. No, no one's watching, but that's all right. They'll watch later.
It's okay.
Fuck. Okay, I'm up here. I'm up here. Trees. I need to plant you trees. Ooh, different trees. Nice. Okay. I'm chopping all the wood down.
Chop that fucking wood down.
Yeah! Chop it! Make it hurt! And we're just gonna replant it even bigger and better, so it's alright. And we're are gonna be the envy of the island. All the villagers be like, wow, look at those living things over there. Those are awesome.
Hey, isn't that my freaking carrots that he's eating there? That bastard stole my carrots. You're like, that was him, sir. Not
They look
me.
like, no, those are our own carrots. Look at our little carrot patch we have growing.
Sir, these are our carrots. I assure you.
That would be uncouth to be stealing your carrots.
Yes.
How dare you insinuate?
Carrots.
So, yeah. So what else is going on? God, keep dying. Reset everything. We planned everything. Is this like a, I don't know, an allegory for real life?
I think we're okay.
Hey, skeleton dude, what's up? Die by the fire, yes. Ooh, some other skeleton dude. By the water, what's up? Ooh, I can't get you. You went far away. No! Ow! Stop shooting me! Bastard. Fine, I'll leave you alone. Damn it. I need coal. Ow.
Well, I was like, someone's hitting me. I'm about to regulate.
There's some coal. Get to it. All right. So what else is going on? Okay. Do you understand what's going on with the whole Trump-Russia thing?
Yeah, just some of it. Like I said, I don't really keep too much up to it.
Like, what do you get out of it? What do you know?
The only thing that I know is they say that he was possibly in cahoots with Russia, and that was pretty much it that I had heard. Like,
So
like
they
I
say
said, I don't really
cahoots.
follow. Well, you
What's
know,
that
like,
mean to you?
well, I'd say, I guess, from what I heard, they said that, like, his son or someone had went down there in order to get dirt on, like, Hillary in order to, you know, smear it all over, you know, and do all that kind of stuff. But when I hear that, I'm like, how many? I mean, people probably do that all the time, right? I mean, he just kind of got caught doing it, right?
No.
I mean, come on now. I can't just see that people
difference-
don't ever do this.
The difference is it was
It's because he used a
way
different,
more than that.
he used the country in order to do it or something, like Russia.
It was, yeah, they used the foreign country to do it, Russia, and it's way more than that. That's just one of many things, right? Because it was more than just to get dirt, right? It was, if we help you win the election, like, you will do things for us. And the thing that we want you to do is to remove these sanctions, the MAGNITSKY or whatever sanctions. And so
What is that?
if we make you president, you would do this for us.
What sanction is? What is that sanction you're talking about?
Okay,
What was
so
it?
okay, here. Let me find it on the internet real quick. It's
Yeah,
really
go ahead.
important. MAGNITSKY sanctions. Whatever. Okay, MAGNITSKY. So resume game. I'm gonna type it out.
So we'll cut it off after this too. That sounds good.
MAGNITSKY. Do you see it? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So exit. So that act is the act that freezes all the assets of Russian oligarchs that are in America. And America has all their assets because why would corrupt oligarchs keep their
What's an
assets?
oligarch?
An oligarch is
I've never even heard that.
Okay, so oligarchy is ruled by the few. Like, monarchy is ruled by one, the king.
Okay.
Oligarchy is ruled by the few. The few in this case would be the very, 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 very rich.
Okay.
The aristocracy is ruled by the few based on hereditary, or by your family.
Okay.
And it's like divine rule or whatever. It's God, because God says so. And And that's the same thing with monarchy.
Something like a king and a queen or something like that, or no?
Yeah, aristocracy is the same thing. Yeah, it's because of our,
Okay.
you know, it's because of our lineage, our blood, that we're better people. Like, we have the power to hold power. Like we have the capacity. If lesser people tried to hold power, they would be corrupted and fail to be good people and use their power poorly. But we are bred of a certain lineage, so we are able to wield power wisely. That's why we're rulers and you're not.
Okay.
Ta-da! Aristocracy. Oligarchy is, yo, we have all the money. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, like money.
So Russian oligarchs, they made a ton of money at the fall of the Soviet Union. So they're gangsters basically. And
how did they make the money during that?
Well, because they bought up all the state properties. They got sold off wholesale.
Okay.
And so it was all super corrupt. And so they're like mafia, basically they're Russian mafia. And so what happened was Putin was a big guy in the KGB. And so he was like, so he got the power by doing favors for the oligarchs. But then once he was in power, he's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Like, so he picked out one oligarch. He's like, you right there, you Russian oil baron. I forget his name, but you can look it up. He's like, you Russian oil, not even you could look it up, but there's a guy named Bill Browder. You should look up his testimony. He's the one who explains it way better than me. Bill Browder. Okay. Anyways, so he says that, so Putin's like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? So he picks one Russian oligarch, he's like, you, grabs him, puts him on show trial, strips him of everything, and throws him in jail to rot forever. Right? So after he did that, all the oligarchs came to Putin and said, what do we have to do so that doesn't happen to us? And Putin says, give away half of whatever you have, whatever you make. And the oligarchs are like, okay. So at that point, the interests of the oligarchs and the interests of Putin's aligned. When the oligarchs do good, Putin does good. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's an American guy named Bill Browder was doing business over in Russia. And one of his lawyers was named Magnitsky. And he discovered all this terrible corruption. So Magnitsky sued the Russian government. And the Russian government killed Magnitsky. They just killed him. Right? Super corruption.
Yeah.
So Bill Browder told Congress. Congress was like, oh, that's effed up. So Congress put this MAGNITSKY Act, which froze all the Russian assets in Russia. Well, Russian oligarchs don't have anything if they don't have their assets in America, right? So they really, and if they don't have anything, Putin doesn't have anything. So they really want these sanctions gone.
Have anything. Okay.
Yeah. So they made a deal with Trump. You take these sanctions off of us, and we'll make you president. So so Trump was like, okay. But he didn't believe him. That's the problem. He didn't believe it. If you look on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page, not on my public one, you'll see a picture of the moment that Trump won, and he is really, really sad because that's the moment he lost everything. His plan was to almost lose to Hillary, and then make this new thing called Trump TV, and ride that thing out the entire Clinton presidency. He was going to attack
Trump
her.
TV.
Yeah, he was going to make Trump TV. Mark Levin is trying to make his own TV. All these people are trying to make their own TV station, right? To get off of Fox, to make their own money-making station. So that's what Trump was going to do. He was going to almost lose to Clinton and then ride the controversy, make his own TV station, and attack her the entire time, and then make money off of that. When he won, he lost everything because now his shady dealings are being exposed. He is effed. He is effed in the A, big time. He effed us. He effed America. And oh my God, he has hell coming after him. So yeah, that's only part of it, because the other part of it is.
And that act has already been rescinded or whatever?
No, it hasn't. He's trying to, but we won't let him. Congress tried to put more on him. Put more sanctions on Russia, but Trump is Putin's B. He's his C holster, and he won't say anything bad about Russia. He won't do anything for Russia. bad toward Russia. He won't put the sanctions on. He won't say anything. He won't do anything. Nothing. Putin has Trump by the balls.
Oh.
There's no way. There's nothing that Putin can do that will make Trump stop him. Putin and Trump on the same team. That's how bad it is, man. Russia's in the White House. Like, it's a war, right? This is a new war. It's an information war that's going on right now, and the Russians have taken the White House. I haven't done shit on my podcast. I'm sorry. I'm not talking conspiracy. I'm talking fucking big, real, intense, scary stuff, but it's real, and it's not bullshit. And it's gonna come out more and more and more and more and more. Wow, you made it's an awesome fence. That's great. Ooh, this is great. Thank you, man. As I'm like blabbering, you're like working.
This is why I said I don't like Minecraft, because this is what I do, just stuff like this.
No, this is great. You like, because I'm blabbering my ass off. Like so it's like you're doing something during my, like, this other side is monster side. This is awful.
Yeah, I know.
I can't go over there. I don't have any torches. I have to wait till daytime. Monster land over there. Shit. So wow, that's been all intense. So yeah, okay, let's close it off here because I think it's the best time.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
But thank you for tuning in. Next time, yeah, please next time. Also, I'm taking questions and topics if you want us to talk about something. That's a cool thing too. And Kevin will have Captain pwnz will have his website up pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon I'll have some information on that. I want to go ahead and start that pretty soon. It's more game centric, but hopefully I should have some news on that. I say within a month or two.
All right.
There's a couple things I want to get ready. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I learned a lot of stuff. Like I said, that's the reason I'm doing it too, is because I know really nothing about this kind of stuff, and I know you kind of keep up on it, so it's always good to hear this stuff. Oh, you're gonna blow up.
No, I'm taking him away, far away from our deal here. What's up, man?
He's like, hey, come back here.
I want to end the podcast, but I can't, and I'm like kind of in danger. Zombies coming after me. Look at this shit. I got skeletons shooting me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run away. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need to run away. Shit! Oh shit! There's this. I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna go in the house, and then I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna make sure everything's closed. Everything's closed out the window.
Oh god. Oh god, I died. No. Dirty zombie, they're everywhere.
Alright. Do you want to get your stuff before I log off?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Well, actually, I'm gonna stop the podcast and we'll log
go
off.
ahead, that's fine.
Alright, so get your stuff. I'm gonna stop the stream. Peace. I love you, America. Peace.
Have a good night. Day.
Good night. Good morning.
Wherever you guys are.
Stop. Alright. Hey, thanks, Kevin. Man, I appreciate everything, dude. I love you too, dude. I don't say it enough, and I'm sorry, but
no, it's all good. I love you too. Yeah, it's good. Like I said, the only thing I think we should probably do is you should probably like kind of do like, you know, at the beginning, kind of like this is what we're gonna talk about today. So then that way